the presence and just having a breakthrough and manifesting what you've always known. It is a power manifestation. It is a sacred happening. During this Bhava Samadhi Darshan, you will be experiencing the awakening of both masculine and feminine energies. Both consciousness have to be expressed equally by every human being to be enlightened. And in fact, Swamiji himself has revealed so much about the feminine consciousness, the sacred feminine awakening. And if you'd like to, you can go ahead and peruse through his contributions on the feminine consciousness and understand that every human being has to complete with 5 dimensions to achieve enlightenment. That is Pitrus, the ancestors, Kula Devatas, the family deities, parents, nature, and the Guru. So in these offerings today, we will be seeing how you can literally complete through various rituals and attain enlightenment and complete your incompletions. Incompletions are like negative and adharmic cognitions in 5 dimensions, in all these 5 dimensions that we just saw. And it always leads to misconstrued cause and effect system. And it leads to further suffering and further pain, and you get into a vicious cycle. I'm sure many of you understand and know what it means to go through a vicious cycle in your life about something or anything, where it's just going more and more out of control, and you're afraid of what it's going to result in. Understand, this Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan has the power to break that cycle, make it a virtuous cycle of more and more auspiciousness and more gratitude in life. Understand that being sensitive is being aware in gratitude to life. Everything from the air we breathe, from the place you sit, energy that you feel that you exist, energy to celebrate that you exist, everything. And Devi Parashakti as well is represented by the 43 energies which constitute our human body. When all 43 energies are integrated to Dharma, one becomes enlightened. And Dharma, the cosmic motherly completion and sensitivity from the level of Panchabutas, is a core principle of cosmos. These 43 energies are actually represented in the Sri Chakra. And what you're seeing in the picture right here is the 3-dimensional form, the Meru of the Sri Chakra, representation of all the 43 energies that are inside of our body and that exist in the world. And awakening the sacred feminine is key to enlightenment. When awakened, a man can express the sacred feminine consciousness, he becomes a great revered leader. And when awakened, a woman can express and literally become Devi herself and express powers. That is the power of the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. And today, you will simply experience the having conscious sovereignty. That is the key to awaken the sacred feminine consciousness. Every day during Satsang, Swamiji has been helping us understand more and more about conscious sovereignty. What is it? Literally declaring and having that conscious sovereignty. And if you are interested in knowing more, I invite you to see in our YouTube channel the various different discourses. Out of the path of millions, the easiest and most sweetest, most beautiful path is the connection with the cosmic mother. And that can itself lead you to enlightenment, lead you to higher and higher ambition, and lead you to manifest that in your reality. You'll literally be able to begin this path today with the initiation from Devi Parashakti herself. And we are just about to enter into her sacred space with the live Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Devi Parashakti is the one who expresses as Guru all gods and all manifestations in the universe. She can straight away deliver enlightenment by connecting through the cosmic umbilical cord. And today, you are going to be having the darshan of Devi Parashakti manifesting through the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam. Understand that as we are going forward, I'm going to be introducing you to some of these offerings that you have, and we have available for you to offer your gratitude that Devi Parashakti is herself manifesting. She's guiding each and every one of us out of her love. You should understand that offerings is not to benefit the divine, but to close our gap with the divine consciousness. When we achieve completion with the Divine Mother, her infinite powers and her sweet grace starts to nourish us in all of our dimensions. When we're making an offering, there's nothing too small or too big that you can offer to and connect with the Divine Mother. It has to be from a space of love, of a child literally looking at the mother and handing her what she has to share with her out of deep love and gratitude. It can be a cup of milk or a flower. It can be a precious jewel to adorn her smiling face or hair. But offering out of gratitude is the best way you can do it. In fact, Vedic rishis have clearly stated that the techniques to connect to the sacred feminine consciousness to awaken literally those same qualities inside of us. One cannot connect with Paramashiva through oneness, but with the Divine Cosmic Mother, it is only by worshipping her feet with devotion. And Sanatana Hindu Dharma is known for mother worship. It's the oldest ancient tradition for worshipping the divine feminine. Mother worship is the most non-violent, most peace-centered, healing, soothing, sweetest path to enlightenment among all the traditions on planet Earth. And worshipping includes offerings of the mantras and the oblations at the feet of this Devi Parashakti. And today, you will simply be able to enter into that most intimate space with Devi Parashakti. I'm hearing sharings from so many different people every day, and literally people are outpouring their love, their gratitude on comments. They're literally filling up the Zoom, and so many people are offering left and right, and they're literally just blissed out from the experience that Devi Parashakti is giving each and every one of us. So each and every one of us have now the opportunity to give an offering and understand that we always are in the Shakta Sampradaya, we always worship the divine feminine as the most ultimate of all of and the source of the whole universe. And now let us understand, before we go into each and every one of these offerings, why divine feminine, why it is so important. There is such a beautiful way that we always connect with the Divine Mother. It's from our sacred rishis and the sacred, the ancient Hindu scientists who had researched and developed the most perfect, most easiest ways to connect with the divine. And as you just saw, we had a very powerful verse from the Rig Veda where literally the source of the whole cosmos says, I walk as the 11 Rudras, I walk as the Vasus, I walk as the Vishnu and other Adityas in all divine forms, and hold aloft Mitra and Varuna, even as Indra and Agni I do, and Ashwin Vaishya twins too. This is from the Rig Veda, verse number 125, and it continues, it says, Ekadasha Rudras, Maharudra, Ashtavasus, Dwadasha Adityas, Vishwadevata, all of them are in my retinue. I move around my various forms with them as mine, and I protect all of them. That is the very space of Devi Parashakti, the source of all existence, who literally gave birth to this whole existence. Devi Parashakti literally says that she is the source of all the greatest energies, the highest powers available in this world. And Devi Parashakti declares herself as the inner self of all gods, divine energy. She is all pervading, all permeating, omniscient, omnipresent, everywhere. And she is manifested in the form of the supreme pontiff of Hinduism and expressing, granting us boons, and literally attending to each and every one of us, of us, her children, to fulfill us entirely with the utmost, the highest bliss that you can attain and that you can experience physically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, in your very consciousness itself. So if you're ready for this experience, I would like to guide each and every one of you into how you can make an offering to Devi Parashakti. The first offering we have here is the E-Hundi offering. It's an offering of any amount, and you don't have to feel like, oh, I don't have enough money right now. I'm barely able to, sustain my family. Of course, Devi Parashakti understands that, and that's why she is literally referred as Bhakti Priya. And here there's all kinds of devotion. She accepts that devotion. Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashyavaya Paha literally means that she is adorer of all of the devotion, and she'll accept all of your devotion, and she showers you with more and more in your life. And if you have any fear in your life, if you're just not ready and you're unable to grasp the grandiosity of the things that are going on around you, you can simply surrender, offer your gratitude at the feet of Devi Parashakti with the E-Hundi offering. We also have the Sankalpa offering, which is just $1. There's a beautiful verse from the Saundarya Lahari, which is the ecstatic expression of the oneness with Devi Parashakti, composed by Sri Adi Shankaracharya, where he literally sings, "Let the mantras I chant with the sacrifice in my soul become the chanting of your name." And in this offering, you'll literally have an experience of oneness with Devi Parashakti. We also have the Devi Sahasranama Swarna Kastu, where the 1008 names of Devi Parashakti will be chanted from the Lalita Sahasranama, and you will offer the gold coin inscribed with all of the 1008 names. And as you are chanting, as these names are even chanted on your behalf, even if you don't know the meaning of the name, you will see that you literally manifest these qualities of Devi Parashakti inside of you. And the next offering we have is the Mukta Anguti, where it says here in the Devi Suktam, such a beautiful verse where it says, "Let the goddess who brings good fortune, who is praised by the goddess, who is served by Devendra, who's praised by Devas, troubled by the Asuras, and who's praised and remembered by devotion, solve all." You can offer this as well at the feet of Devi Parashakti. We also have the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the lotus, the golden lotus flower. And there's a beautiful verse where Devi Parashakti in the form of Mahalakshmi is referred. I'll just be chanting the verse. It says, "Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi, Mukti Mukti Pradayini, Mantra Murte Sada Devi, Mahalakshmi Namostute." Literally meaning that Devi bestows all of the powers on you, and you just simply have to offer nothing at her divine feet. She simply bestows all the wealth, all the abundance in all areas of your life. We also have here the offering of the Swarna Mekti, the golden toe ring. And here there's another verse from the Saundarya Lahari, where it says that Lord Brahma had literally used the feet dust of Devi to literally create the whole universe. Paramashiva literally put the feet dust of Devi as holy ash on his forehead, and that is the ash that you see as a marker of the identity of Lord Paramashiva. And that is the power of even the feet of Devi Parashakti. And this is an offering where you can adorn her feet, and you literally will be able to see how you manifest the leadership qualities, the strength of Devi Parashakti in your life. We also have the Mang Tika as well. And in the Lalita Sahasranama, once again, Devi Parashakti is referred as Shuddha Saravi Varshini, meaning she who makes the nectar flow from the Sahasrara and permeates through all of our 72,000 nadis to give us the ultimate experience of the cosmos. Literally, this is the bestowal of the enlightenment experience itself. You can literally understand and you can experience that with this offering. We also have the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, and coming up in just a few days is Krishna Janmashtami, when you can offer directly to the avatar the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. And there's a beautiful verse again composed by Adi Shankaracharya, where he says, if you don't have the grace of the Guru in your life and you don't surrender, the mind does not surrender to the Guru, then he says, Tathakyam, 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 means what then, what then, what then? He's literally crying out and telling us and insisting that there is nothing worth in this world other than the feet of the Guru and aligning to the feet of the Guru. There you can offer this Pratyaksha Pada Puja to Devi Parashakti herself, who is embodiment of Guru for the whole universe. And she is the one who is beyond male and female. So it's the most auspicious offering, and coming up on Krishna Janmashtami, you can offer that to Devi Parashakti herself too, and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is manifesting as the most perfect incarnation as Bhagavan Sri Krishna on this occasion. And we also have the Vastra Seva, which you can offer. The Vastram is the sacred cloth that you can offer to the Guru, which is the dimension of the cosmic mother, and during the Pratyaksha Pada Puja as well. And as you can see here, we have all the various different offerings that you can do. The Ihundi offering, the Sankalpa, the Devi Sahasranama, the Punakasu. You can see that we also have various different levels of the offerings. You don't need to feel like, oh, it's too much money or anything like that. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is very clear that this is a offering that you make out of gratitude. If you feel that Devi Parashakti has showered in your life, you perhaps asked a question, or you feel so much of bliss after just witnessing a darshan, you can make an offering right now. And we have the link projected for you right now for all of the viewers on the screen right now. Please go ahead and please go to this link, and you can just follow a quick process for how to make a payment. And simply within just a few minutes, you'll be able to offer your gratitude and achieve that ultimate space of oneness, that deep and intimate feeling connection with Devi Parashakti manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Once you go to the link that we just provided, it'll look